you ready to hear it? I wish you hadn't, because I don't know how to answer it. I can't think of a case, even though I would not say there wasn't. You know, to me, the line is a fairly bright line. Hello. It's a fairly bright line between what it is you decide you believe personally and what it is that you write about. Election night is a perfect example for me, and it doesn't work. I don't know that everybody's able to do this, but this is what I do. On election night at 11 o'clock at night, Jim Lehrer said in the other studio where I was sitting in a studio reading exit polls with Amy Walter and Stu Rothenberg. We're all crunching numbers. Jim Lehrer's in the other studio, and he says, Barack Obama's the President of the United States. And I had this vision, of course. There are parties in the streets, things are going on, and I'm reading exit polls, and then I stopped and just said, okay. And they looked at me and said, what are you doing? Are you okay? We weren't on the air. Are you okay? And I said, I'm having a black moment. And that's okay. And I started going to work again. I mean, I was able to separate it out from me. I couldn't not appreciate the moment, partly because my parents were no longer alive. I needed to appreciate it for them. But then I put it down and started saying, okay, this is the state he won and why. I was able to I can switch. I think I can hold two thoughts in my mind. And that's the same reason why I work for bosses who say the journalists shouldn't vote. And I'm like, what? Because you're not capable of voting and being fair? Come on.
Do you debate Lehrer about this?
No, we don't debate about it. I just do what I'm going to do. My rule is if your ancestors got hosed for the right to vote, you can then have this discussion with me. But until that has happened, we're not going to talk about it. So it's fine. It's perfectly fine. But that to me is maybe it's because I've always had to hold multiple thoughts in my head as a black woman growing up in this country, and so it's not a real problem for me.